I am Ben Woodford. I'm the director and lead programmer at Fennec Labs Limited. Fennec Labs is a virtual and augmented reality software development company. We primarily develop for industries such as medical, training, and we do a lot of work in what we call the LBE or location-based entertainment sector.
My name is Anthony Tweedie, and my internship was to develop an application or a tool for Fennec Labs Limited as part of the Staffordshire University project. I was taken on as a programmer to help create the tool, help to design and to build it.
One of the biggest issues in the sort of enterprise and location-based entertainment area of VR is that when you want to build a sort of large scale, I mean large, like 10 by 10 meters plus experience, it can be very problematic fitting it in a space because you need a big open square. The challenge we were approaching was basically how could we resolve that issue?
The tool was designed so that you could basically set up a VR environment with the right space, taking into account any sort of surface or walls. The feature was designed so that you could effectively set up a VR application anywhere by mapping the environments almost close to one-to-one perfect.
As a result of the project, we were able to develop a mapping system we've called Cartographer. It provides clients with the ability to map their real-world environment, and that allows them to send us that data in real time.
And we ended up with a tool that not only could tell you where the walls were, it could tell you where the floors were, it could play special features for, points of interest, and it could even leave notes for us to read when we come to create the virtual environment.
The SDIPs project was a really attractive venture because it allowed us to invest time and energy into a project and minimize our costs because it provided us with the academic expertise, it provided us with access to resources from the university that we may not have, and it allowed us to have someone working with us for 6 months specifically on that project, whereas we probably wouldn't have been able to do it without them because we wouldn't have had the funds or time to be able to invest in it internally.
Initially it was a 6-month placement, it got extended for another 3 months, and now that led to a full-time job as a product developer.
When we hired Anthony for the role, we just hired him as a programmer, and he actually turned out to be an indispensable asset to the team because what we didn't realize at the time, and we do now, is that we were missing a product developer role, someone who could do that research.
It's been a challenge because when I graduated I thought I had all the information I needed to get in this, but I found myself still learning a lot more. So it's led to me becoming a product developer here, and I'm still learning.
One of the biggest bonuses of SDIPs was the fact that we had access to a pair of academics that had industry experience, they had quite a bit of VR experience as well, and they were a great sounding board for ideas. Staffordshire University was fantastic to work with. Mark, who heads up the project, was very communicative. He was always available when I needed to sort of go over something about the project with him.
If a company's willing to give you an internship, take it. And yeah, I would highly recommend this route because not only do you get a placement in a job where you're earning money, you also get that valuable experience, and for you it gives you kind of perspective of where you need to be at.
I would absolutely recommend other companies getting involved in SDIPs. It's been really good for us. It's provided us with a lot of insight into what we were missing as a team, and it reduces the risk and allows you to invest in places you may not have had the ability to invest in before. So yeah, I would absolutely recommend it to other businesses.